Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you start what you're doing. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the Simone with the Sports WAIVE tee, or the brand new Jalen tee, or the classic tee. Lastly, make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes, chop it up with us in the pod. So guys, make sure you also turn your notification bells on, because you know the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. Well, they actually really haven't been coming like boom, 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 boom anymore, because your girl been busy at work. So yeah, you guys know how that goes. But make sure you turn your notification bells on regardless, especially since the season is coming up. But let's get right into this video, guys. We got a lot to talk about news-wise. Tomorrow, Tuesday, rosters are required to be cut down to 80. And then August 31st, rosters are cut down to 53. Boy, that's a big jump. Like the NFL, when they made, so the second week in August, you have to cut down to 85, and then 80, and then 53. That's just a big jump, boy, from 80 to 53. I don't know why I wasn't like, maybe the first cut 85, the second, like, it just seemed like it needed to be more like progressional. But hey, nobody asked me, so who the hell care what I think. But guys, so roster cuts are tomorrow, but there were already some cuts as the Eagles have been trimming down to 80. We waived safety Lavert Hill, and we waived a wide receiver, Jamon. So neither one of those guys, Jamon Osmond, neither one of those guys were really expected to make the 53-man roster, in my opinion, and you guys' opinion. No one was really expecting them to make the 53-man roster, especially since our wide receiver room is so stacked. We already have to make some hard cuts, and our safety room has now been a little bit crowded. Kavon Wallace did get banged up during the last preseason game. Ooh, that last preseason massacre against the New England Patriots. And now, speaking of the Patriots, first of all, Friday we have another preseason game against the New York Jets. Friday, I know I've been doing the preseason game recaps on my page. Friday's recap might either not happen or be late, because Friday I'm covering a Braves game for work. So that game starts the same time the Eagles game is. So obviously I won't be able to do the Braves game and watch the Eagles game. So I probably won't be able to watch the Eagles game, and I'm gonna look at some, you know, highlights and review and see what happened, and we can talk about it over the weekend. But that recap isn't gonna be up immediately. But speaking of preseason games, that last preseason game against the freaking Patriots was a massacre. Jalen Hurts could not play. He had a stomach illness right before the game. He's fine now. He's back in pads. But Joe Flacco and Nick Mullins were a hot mess. They were a hot mess. Joe Flacco looked solid in the game against the Steelers, but hey, you know what I'm saying? The more you play, the more you start to show what you about. Joe Flacco showed why he has been a second string, third string quarterback in the league for the last couple of years. Speaking of Joe Flacco, man, his story is crazy. From Super Bowl MVP, got pushed out by Lamar Jackson, traded to the Broncos, floating around. Like, he went from, I just feel like it was no gradual decline on his career. It just was like, boom, Lamar Jackson in, boom. Joe Flacco is like he never freaking won a Super Bowl. Like, he didn't have a gradual decline. That sucks for him. Like, you know, usually people, they start gradually getting moved from, like, you know, the starter to being a backup, and then maybe you forget Flacco even owned the freaking Ravens organization. Like, you thought Ravens and you thought freaking Ray Lewis and Joe Flacco, you know what I mean? And now it's like Joe Flacco, where did he come from? Like, hate to see it. But Jalen Hurts is just solidified. After seeing that Patriots game, it's just solidified. I know some of you on my channel were like, Joe Flacco is going to be our QB1. Joe Flacco is going to be our QB1. After seeing that freaking massacre against the Patriots, it's clear that Jalen Hurts is our QB1. Some of you guys still want us to trade for Deshaun Watson. That's without Deshaun Watson on the roster, Jalen Hurts like QB1. I don't hear nothing else about no Joe Flacco. Don't approach me on no Joe Flacco QB1. If I see Joe Flacco QB1 in my comments, sorry y'all, I'm not even responding. Cause I ain't here for the boo, okay? I ain't here for the boo. Joe Flacco, Nick Mullins, they look disgusting. And Jalen Hurts has been shining at practice. People have been saying in the rollouts, he's looking incredible. Passing in transition is looking really good. Whether he's handing the ball off, whether he's using his legs, they're saying he's been looking really good in practice. Very much improved from the beginning of the offseason. He has been looking really well, really confident. And also the way he commands respect, they're saying not only from the offense but the defense, he's commanding respect everywhere. It's just looking like Jalen Hurts QB1. You know what I'm saying? A lot of reporters, a lot of scouts were saying Jalen Hurts was the best looking quarterback out at the Eagles and Patriots joint camp. Looking better, they saying, than Cam Newton. Looking better, they're saying, than of course Mac Jones, Patriots first, I think he was the first round pick. Might have been second round pick. But regardless, some of y'all wanted us to draft Mac Jones, not believing in Jalen Hurts. Now looky, Jalen Hurts looking better than that Alabama boy, Mac Jones, at practice. And that was the Eagles reporters and Patriots reporters. Were very impressed with what our guy Jalen Hurts was doing at the joint practice. Now, let's talk about somebody we signed. We signed an NC State boy, go Pack. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I went to NC State. Shout out to the Wolf Pack. We signed a Wolf Pack tight end. We know Jason Kroom is out for the season after he got hurt against the Patriots. Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz leading the tight end room, but we signed another tight end, and it's actually funny. If you made it this far in the video, I'm going to show some DMs from one of my friends from NC State. He's actually a running back at NC State, so he knows this guy really well. So we signed Cary Angeline. He went undrafted out of NC State. He was an all ACC player. He went undrafted. He signed with the Cardinals. The Cardinals let him go. Now we signed him at NC State. Throughout his career, he had 61 receptions for 950 yards, 12 touchdowns, and all ACC honors. He's also a Pennsylvania native, so he's back home. He played at Dunningtown East High School in Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. You guys know I'm not from Pennsylvania, so any of you guys that went to Dunningtown, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Dunningtown, stand up. But NC State Wolfpack, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Go Pack, go. Like I said, I was going to show you guys a message from one of my friends. He DM'd me actually because he knows I'm an Eagles fan, and he played, of course, with Cary Angeline, and he was telling me that Cary is a great blocker. He's great in that run protection, so that's really good because, like I said, he's a running back. He played running back at NC State. I'm pretty sure he's still there. He either just graduated or he's still playing. But he's played alongside Cary at NC State, so he knows what he can do. If you made it this far in the video, that's Symone giving y'all that insider stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's see what Cary can do. It's always good to have a Pack boy on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep rocking with me. Cut day is tomorrow, baby. Cut day is tomorrow. Who do y'all think is getting cut? I'm sorry I started rapping the video, but who do y'all think is getting cut tomorrow? Who's getting cut tomorrow? We already cut down to 83, so at least 3 guys have to get cut by tomorrow. Who do y'all think it is? Who is getting, well, we signed Cary, so we're up to 84. Who do y'all think is getting cut tomorrow? Let me know, let me know, let me know. And in the meantime, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and until I talk to you guys next time.